Are you looking for the best Christmas events in Charlotte in the upper South Carolina area this holiday season? So today we are going to share all the must-see light displays, holiday festivals, Christmas markets, and family-friendly events happening in 2024.
Yes, exactly. I'm James Lanius. This is my wife, Madeline. She is a Charlotte native. I relocated here from the Midwest about 5 years back, and now I'm a real estate agent, and I help people buy and sell and relocate here in the Carolinas. And I get calls, texts, and emails all the time from folks looking to buy or sell here in the Carolinas. So if you're in that box, feel free to reach out. My contact info is in the description below, also my YouTube banner. So don't be afraid to contact me if you have any real estate needs.
And if you are looking for everything Charlotte and Upper South Carolina, the good, the bad, and everything in between, please do us a favor and subscribe to our channel and like this video. It'll help us so much.
Hold on to your horses because we're going to cover a lot of events in a short amount of time, but don't worry because at the end we're going to let you know how to find all of these as well as the cost for them and all the dates that we don't talk about in the video. Now let's dive into all the amazing events happening in Charlotte in the holiday season this year and the surrounding areas in 2024.
So the first one that we're going to talk about, if you haven't heard of it before, it's called Christmas Town USA in McAdenville, North Carolina. So the dates where it's up and running, it's just like a normal neighborhood where people live there, but they put up lights on their houses and everything, and the dates are December 2nd through the 26th, 2024. So it's very famous for its stunning Christmas light displays. It's got over 500,000 lights illuminating the town. And it's also free admission, which is the best part. You
just drive through, and yeah, we've been there a few times, I think, ourselves. So
yeah, and the best viewing days are early evenings on weekdays. And you can drive through it, you can walk through it, and there's some cute little shops as well.
Yeah, forewarning, it is pretty busy, especially during the weekend, so just be prepared. You know, there's going to be a lot of people wanting to look at it. So second light show I want to talk about is the Speedway Christmas at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Now this one's November 22nd through January 5th. And it's essentially similar in the fact that it's a drive-through light show with about 4 million lights and Christmas-themed activities, including movies on a big screen. So yeah.
The next one is the Daniel Stowe Botanical Gardens Holidays at the Garden, Belmont, North Carolina. That's a mouthful.
Yeah. There you go. Jinx, buy me a Coke.
The dates are November 29th through December 29th, 2024, and it features holiday lights, carriage rides, and live music. It's a beautiful garden center. They do weddings there, so it's a really beautiful place.
Yep, and Belmont's awesome. We've been there. Actually, we did a little historic downtown tour there, so check it out on our channel. The next one we want to talk about is Carowinds WinterFest. So if you don't know where Carowinds is, it's probably the biggest theme park in the greater Charlotte region. I don't know if any others are close to it. So there's going to be themed holiday light displays, a lot of local vendors. There's ice skating and a lot of festive food, so definitely check that out. And there's still the rides going and everything.
Yeah, and the next one is Rock Hill's Christmasville Festival, which is in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and that is from December 5th through December 8th, 2024. So this one includes lights, carriage rides, and other activities across the Old Town Rock Hill.
Yeah, and Old Town Rock Hill is awesome. It's also historic downtown, built in the 1800s, or started then, so a cool area to have this at. Next one I want to talk about, and we're just banging through these, so just hold on. The lights at the garden at Glencairn Garden, which is in Rock Hill, South Carolina as well. So after you go to Christmasville, you can go to Glencairn Garden, which is literally right up the road, 5 minutes. And it's a beautiful garden. We've walked through it. We actually have included in a video we did before of a vlog tour of Rock Hill, so you can look at that. And in this Glencairn Garden during the holidays, they have lights strewn throughout the trees, lighted pathways, so it's really beautiful.
So the next one, number 7, is called Light the Nights. It's in Charlotte, North Carolina, so the dates for that are November 27th through January 3rd, 2025. So this one will be in Truist Field in Uptown Charlotte, and that's where the baseball team plays, the Charlotte Knights.
AAA team.
Yeah. So it's covered. The field will be covered in colorful lights with a choreographed light show synced to holiday music, so it's a fun time.
Yeah. And do you remember we went to this one when we went with friends? We walked around the baseball stadium.
Yeah, you can walk around on top of the stadium. It's like it's a loop, and there's lots of vendors there.
The only thing I remember is Madeline was mad at me.
What?
It's okay. She forgave me eventually. Maybe I had to chase her around the ballpark to get her to like me, and we were dating. Anyway, fun times. But it was actually really beautiful. There was like Santa there and a bunch of different shops selling holiday stuff. So Next one I want to talk about is the Carolina Panthers and Charlotte FC, which is the MLS team here. The tree lighting ceremony in Charlotte. This is November 26th at Bank of America Stadium. And essentially they're just lighting the 50-foot big tree outside of it. So definitely look at it. Once again, that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte.
So the last one we're going to talk about is the Holiday Lights Spectacular.
I don't know if the camera's going to catch that one, it's so high.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Anyways, that one's in Ballantyne, North Carolina. So there will be over 1 million lights on a half-mile walking trail. And that will be from December 5th to December 29th. And it will be around 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. every night. There's boutiques, there'll be shops, food trucks, Santa, and more. So many fun things to do.
Yeah, the one thing about this one too is they're, I think, closing early on Christmas Eve and they're closed on Christmas Day. So
well, that would make
yeah,
sense.
don't expect to show up there on the holidays.
Yeah.
But yeah, next we're going to talk about some Christmas markets here in the Charlotte region. The first one I want to talk about is actually our church, which is Morningstar Fellowship Church, is having a Christmas bazaar. How do you pronounce that?
Bazaar.
Bazaar. We'll say
I don't
bazaar.
know.
Bazaar for those who want to look it up. That's in Fort Mill near Regent Park. The date for that is December 7th. And there's going to be local vendors, crafts, a lot of holiday decor. It's going to be on the main street at Morningstar, which is kind of like an indoor little city. It's similar to, kind of gives a Disney World vibe if you've ever been to Disney World. But
it's inside the big building.
yeah, it's inside the big building. So anyway, really cool.
The next one is the South End Holiday Market in Charlotte, North Carolina. So this one will be November 30th, and it will take place each Saturday near Camden and Atherton Road. So this one has a weekly pop-up featuring local artisans and vendors. So it'll be a really fun time.
Yeah, it's kind of like a farmer's market, except, you know, they're doing a lot of holiday stuff. So
yeah.
Holiday Palooza is in Hickory on November 22nd through 23rd. So it's actually coming up when we're shooting this video. If it's past then you can check it out next year. I'm sure we'll do it again. But there's going to be a Christmas parade, a tree lighting, Santa visits, and holiday story time. So great for kiddos. And Hickory in and of itself is an awesome area.
It's really fun.
Yeah, we did a little historic vlog I mentioned before there. So check that out too.
It's the apple picking one.
Yeah, the apple picking orchard one. So.
Number 4 is the Southern Christmas Show in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now this one is a big deal. I always hear about it every year. I've heard that you wait like an hour in traffic to park. It's crazy. So big. And that will run it is running from November 14th until November 24th.
Yep, so ending soon, so get your tickets soon if you're gonna go.
So this is a huge holiday market. It features over 400 vendors, and this event offers food, shopping, and just so much holiday cheer.
Yep, and this is at the Park Expo and Convention Center in East Charlotte, near Bojangles Coliseum. Last one in terms of markets is the Christmas market at Old Mecklenburg Brewery in Charlotte. The dates for this are November 29th through December 22nd of this year. This one is really cool because it has a lot of European style markets featuring crafts, gifts, and a lot of German treats like bratwurst and Glühwein. I don't know if I pronounced that right.
All right.
I don't know, hopefully no one in German is watching this because they might be offended.
I mean, I guess I have German in me.
Well, there you go. So how do you pronounce it? Oh, okay, well.
Glühwein.
Glühwein. There you go. Glühwein. Sounds like blue wine or something.
I have
so yeah, this is the Weihnachtsmarkt. Features over 140 vendors and traditional German Christmas foods and drinks. Has a festive atmosphere for kids and adults alike. Of course, you're gonna have drinks, but activities for kids too. So check it out. That was a mouthful, but you know what I mean. So next we're gonna cover some holiday themed musicals and shows and theater events here in the Carolinas and Charlotte.
So you have the one and only Charlotte's Ballet, the Charlotte Ballet's Nutcracker.
Yes.
So they do this every year. It's a big production. We went and saw it, was it last year?
Yeah, it was really great.
Really good, actually. And the dates for that are December 13th through 22nd.
Yes.
And it's held at the Belk Theater, and this classic holiday performance, it's a family favorite. When we went, there were kids, there were moms, there were dads, there were grandparents. I mean, everyone of all ages was there. It's
they also have drinks too, though. So
yeah, true. It's very captivating for all ages.
Yep. So that's awesome. The Blumenthal Performing Arts Holiday Concerts also are taking place during this time. There's going to be multiple performances, including Christmas musicals, choral groups, and jazz shows. I'll include the link for that below.
Yeah, so the next thing is the Carolina Voices Singing Christmas Tree in Charlotte. So this will be December 14th through the 15th, and this is actually the 70th annual one, so a big deal.
Been doing it for a while.
It's a pretty long-standing tradition featuring choirs and soloists performing holiday classics, and that will be at Central Piedmont Community College in Charlotte.
Yep. The last one is Theater Charlotte's A Christmas Carol, and the dates for this are December 7th through 24th, and it's basically just a local rendition of the Dickens classic, so great story, check it out, good for the family and adults alike.
Yeah.
Okay, next we're going to talk about festivals and family activities, holiday themed in Charlotte.
Yeah, so the first one for that is called Christmas in Davidson. It's in Davidson, North Carolina.
Great town.
A festival, so this one's a festival featuring food, shopping, and horse-drawn carriage rides. That's so cool.
I know. Davidson's really cool too, great downtown.
Yeah.
So, yes, Kannapolis Celebration of Lights and Winterland Express.
And we went there last year, didn't we?
Not last year, but 2 or 3 years ago, I think.
It was with Eloise last year.
I don't know when we went. We went at some point in the past. But yeah, there's lots of lights. I think, was there a fireworks show? No, that was in July. That was 4th of July. No fireworks show. Don't listen to that, folks.
We're in America.
Yeah.
We celebrate everything.
It was last
by
year.
putting
You're right.
fireworks
We went last year.
see,
There was a train ride. There was a, what is that thing called? A carousel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went on the carousel. Santa was there, I think.
Yeah.
I don't mean it personally, but yeah, it's great. It's fun. Christmas in Cornelius.
So that one's in Cornelius, obviously, North Carolina.
If you didn't get, it's in Cornelius. So
yeah.
Yeah.
That one will have holiday vendors, live entertainment, and plenty of Santa appearances.
Yes. Last one is North Mecklenburg Holiday Parade. This is also in Cornelius and Davidson. It also takes place on December 7th. And basically it's a festive parade featuring floats, marching bands, and community spirit on the Main Street, Cornelius and Davidson. So next, just a couple other events more on the religious side, not necessarily though, the really cool events, but.
So this next event is Christmas at the Library at the Billy Graham Library.
Yes.
So this one will have a live nativity, carriage rides, story time, and more. And this one will be December 2nd to the 23rd. This one's Monday through Thursdays from 5 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 5 to 10 p.m. and it's closed on Sundays.
Super. Yep, definitely check it out. Last one in this category I want to mention is Bethlehem at the Farm. This is also a live nativity event, but if you're a little farther north, this one's in Concord, North Carolina. St. James Lutheran Church, my namesake, I'm his namesake probably. They're presenting this, it's Bethlehem at the Farm, and essentially they're doing just the guided story through Bethlehem with Mary and Joseph and everything. There'll be hot chocolate too, and this is
Hopefully
Sunday.
Baby Jesus will be there as well.
Hopefully he'll make an appearance, we'll see. So this is December 8th, 2024 from 4 to 7 p.m. Now, next we're going to talk about some more unique events happening in Charlotte, with the first one being...
Yeah, so this one is the holiday tea at the Ballantine Hotel in Charlotte. So this one is December 5th to December 29th, Saturday and Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. So it's a very elegant holiday themed tea service. Ooh, that sounds like right up my alley.
I know. We might have to go. I think it's $70 per person or something.
Oh,
so
wow.
So it's not too bad. I think kids are a little cheaper,
fancy.
but yeah, it's pretty fun. I also want to talk about the Holiday Pops by the Charlotte Symphony Orchestra in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is a mix of Christmas classics and orchestral? Yeah, that's how you say it. Orchestral renditions. This is Saturday, December 7th at 11 a.m. at the Night Theater on Tryon Street. So super fun performance.
We literally went there when I was like 4 years old.
Yeah,
super young.
They've been doing it for a while, I guess.
Yeah, I vividly remember. We would go, we get lollipops. I don't know if that's why it's called Holiday Pops.
Maybe, it's probably, the pops are there because it's the Holiday Pops.
Yeah. The next fun event is ice skating at the Whitewater Center Winter Wonderland. So this is in Charlotte, 24,000 square feet of outdoor skating and festive events at the U.S. National Whitewater Center.
Yes.
We've been a few times. It's really fun.
Yes.
I used to be a figure skater, so I like to get out there.
Yeah, once a figure skater, always a figure skater.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one is basically starts in November and ends in mid-February, so great event.
More like a winter.
Yeah, winter event, but there's holiday stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Lake Norman Lighted Christmas Boat Parade. So this is probably one of the coolest ones for last. This is December 21st, and it starts at 5:30 p.m. and it kicks off at the Blythe Landing near Lake Norman. And this is essentially a beautiful display of a bunch of decorated boats sailing through Lake Norman, and it's basically a perfect event for those near the water, but you can also come and watch. I think there's certain spots you can come and watch all the boats sail down the
That's cool.
lake, and it's really fun. So
Casey, you need to get your boat out.
Yeah, I know. Casey, get your boat out. All those
Shout
boat goers. So yeah, this covers a lot of events in a short amount of time, and it was probably a mouthful. So I'm going to include all of these events in the description below, in as well as links to all of these pages that have these events on them. These have dates, these have prices, ticket prices. If they're free, it'll say it's free. So definitely check it out. A lot of these are on charlotteonthecheap.com. I'll also include that link down below. So yeah, definitely check it out, and we truly hope this guide to Charlotte and Upper South Carolina's 2024 Christmas events help you get an idea of what you want to do with the family or yourself or your partner this summer. This Christmas. I'm really ready for the warm weather, I think.
We already have warm weather.
Yeah.
It's not cold.
So now if you enjoy this type of content, please feel free to like this video, subscribe to our channel. It'll help us out a lot. Basically, you'll be able to keep up to date on the real estate market here in the Carolinas, as well as local events, local tips like this one. So do that.
Whether you're planning to visit for the holidays or looking to move here in the future, please reach out today. We'd love to help you make the most of this festive time of year.
Now, once again, I get calls, texts, and emails all the time from people needing help in the real estate market here in the Carolinas. So don't be afraid to reach out. Once again, contact info is in the description below. It's also on my YouTube banner. So give me a call, shoot me a text. We would love to help you on your real estate journey here in the Carolinas. So hope to talk to you soon.